Young people have a huge financial advantage that for some reason almost nobody talks about. If you are under 25, make sure to watch this video until the end, because everything I'm going to tell you in this video can give you a huge advantage in the financial world. If you are already older than 25, you can still apply this information and it can have a very strong impact on your quality of life. There will be very little unnecessary talk in this video and a lot of useful information, so let's not waste time and get started. But before that, I'd ask you to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video, because it will help this video reach even more people. And if you want to support my financial content, there is a donation link in the description. I create content for free, but I'm really grateful to everyone who supports my work. If you are still young, this is a huge financial advantage when we talk about investing and building wealth. If you want financial freedom so you don't depend on your main job and can live off the returns from your portfolio, you need capital. And your youth is the secret weapon that can lead you to financial freedom much faster than people who are just a little older than you. And I'm not talking about the obvious things like compound interest, where the earlier you start, the more your money grows, because investing works like a snowball rolling down a hill. Over time, it collects more and more mass. No, I'm not talking about that, because most likely you have already heard about it. However, there is one obvious thing that many people ignore. I ignored it myself, and now I really regret it, but unfortunately I can't fully change it anymore. But for example, my younger brother, who is currently 18, can still use this advantage, even though he doesn't do it. I keep reminding him about it, and maybe before it's too late, he will think about it and actually apply it. Think about this. When did you start having your own money? And how much of that money actually ended up becoming part of your capital? How much money did you not spend on entertainment or things that don't build wealth? The secret weapon of financial success is that when you are young, and most likely still live with your parents, don't have loans, mortgages, family expenses, and other responsibilities, this is the best time to build capital. Because in reality, almost nothing is limiting you. You can save a much larger percentage of your income than someone who is married, has 3 children, and has a mortgage. Imagine you earn $500 a month from a side job and you have no current obligations. You live with your parents, and realistically, you can survive without spending your entire salary. Yes, maybe you won't buy new jeans, you won't go to a cafe as often, and so on. But in return, your capital will grow incredibly fast every single month. I'm not saying you should become extremely cheap and count every single cent. Of course, if you work and live with your parents, it's a good thing to help them financially. In my opinion, that is the right thing to do. However, in this situation, you can still spend much less than someone who already lives independently and has to spend a large part of their income on family needs. I am already married. I have a son, a car, and a mortgage on an apartment. Although technically, it's an investment property. We bought it to rent it out, but while it is being renovated, I still have to pay the mortgage from my own pocket. Even though I'm still young, I already have responsibilities that I have to pay for, and I can invest less money than the younger version of myself when I was 18 and living with my parents. Now I'll give you the strategy that I shared with my brother. You can apply it to yourself and adjust it a little depending on your situation. I have a brother named Oleg. He already has a small amount of capital, around $2,000. It is invested with a 10% annual return. That means he receives about $16 per month. With his income of $1,000 per month, I told him, Oleg, try to save as much money from your salary as possible. For example, set aside $50 for transportation to work, and together with your passive income, you will have another $16, which gives you a total of $66. Yes, that is not enough to buy new clothes, go to the movies with friends, or do other things like that, but just be patient for 1 month. After 1 month, your capital will no longer be $2,000, but $2,950, and that already gives you around $24 in passive income per month. The next month, you will have $74 available to spend, and your capital will grow by another $950, reaching $3,900. This will already generate around $32 of passive income, which is twice as much as just 2 months ago. The best part is that your monthly spending can increase over time as well. But what's even better is that no matter how much your expenses grow, your capital will grow even faster. If you continue this experiment, after 12 months, Oleg will have around $13,400 in capital, and his monthly passive income will be about $111. That is almost 7 times higher than his passive income before this experiment. And this is only the first 12 months. If Oleg continues doing this, in 5-6 years, he will be able to live off the returns from his capital. And when he gets married, starts a family, or takes out a mortgage, it won't be him paying for everything, his capital will be doing it. Of course, in real life, everything will not always work this smoothly. For example, portfolio prices can drop and things like that can happen. However, the main principle works 100%. While you don't have big responsibilities, invest. The time to enjoy the results will come. But right now, an extra coffee you don't buy or a pair of jeans you skip can help you reach financial freedom much faster. I would be happy if you write in the comments your name, where you are from, how old you are, and whether you are able to invest right now. You can also write your question, and I will try to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos that will help you improve your financial life. See you!